For obvious reasons, the name Rachel Zegler has recently been on everyone's lips, especially in light of her participation in new film projects and the highly discussed scandals surrounding her. For those who aren't up to speed on the latest news, it's important to note that the young actress's popularity comes with mixed reviews. Unfortunately, the criticism directed at her isn't solely due to the failure of the film Snow White, which recently premiered on the world stage, but primarily because of the behavior Rachel has exhibited over the past several years. This very aspect has led many to call her the most hated actress in the world. However, strangely enough, a good number of both fans and critics see not only the reflection of a bad character and thoughtless actions in this situation, but even some karmic connections, where fate is simply repaying her for her deeds. It's interesting that in an age when social media allows opinions to spread instantly, many commentators believe that the naive calls for universal understanding, support, and love that Rachel is voicing today cannot hide her past actions, which involved attempts to ingratiate herself with Disney and bullying her colleagues. Her story becomes even more striking when it comes to her relationships with other celebrities, such as Gina Carano. Let's recall that not long ago, Rachel even tried to make a name for herself in Hollywood by publicly criticizing the actress, who, in many people's eyes, had repeatedly become a target for criticism due to her behavior. If you haven't subscribed to our updates yet, please do so and hit that like button. Your opinion is important to us. Rise and Fall, an insider's look at Hollywood. To better understand the situation, it's important to remember how it all began. When Rachel Zegler was starting her career, she was determined to earn the love and recognition of audiences, win the trust of influential film companies, and, of course, prove that she was capable of great things. Her involvement in the Snow White project promised big hopes for a revival of the classic tale in a fresh light. However, as is often the case in the entertainment world, expectations did not match reality. The film's premiere became a real trial for the young actress, as criticism and negative reviews poured in. Consequently, many viewers and industry professionals accused Rachel not only of making poor role choices, but also of exhibiting behavior that cast a shadow over her talent. It is well known that in recent years, the actress has repeatedly caught the media's attention due to her controversial actions and statements. For instance, not long ago, in an interview with a well-known English-language publication, Rachel spoke about how her Snow White was meant to be a symbol of a new dawn of kindness and universal understanding. Yet, her words were met with a great deal of skepticism because they sharply contrasted with her past behavior. Many commentators noted the clear hypocrisy. How can one speak of unity and support when not long ago one's actions were aimed at using conflicts for personal gain? The controversy surrounding Gina Carano. Let's take a closer look. At one time, Rachel publicly criticized Gina Carano, the actress who also found herself at the center of a scandal. It's worth recalling that the conflict surrounding Gina began in 2021 when, following a series of provocative tweets, Disney's management and Lucasfilm decided to fire the actress from the popular series The Mandalorian. According to reports in the English-language press, Disney took further steps to ensure that other major studios wouldn't dare collaborate with Gina. The reasons behind this decision remain a subject of debate. Was it an act of revenge, a case of political correctness, or simply a reflection of public sentiment? Regardless, Gina's career took a nosedive, and many see this as a clear example of how the entertainment industry deals with those who, in the majority's eyes, breach the principles of fair interaction within the industry. Notably, at one time, Rachel Zegler, although never directly naming Gina, actively voiced her opinions about Gina on social media. She criticized Gina's behavior, accusing her of mocking trendy practices such as listing one's pronouns in profiles. Rachel even declared that pronouns are an important part of self-expression and that you should never laugh at how someone chooses to identify themselves. These remarks sparked a storm of debate online, with many activists and fans splitting into two camps. Some supported Zegler, believing she was standing up for her principles, while others saw her actions as a clear attempt to ingratiate herself with Disney. If you're interested in learning more about this topic, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment. Your opinion truly matters. Hypocrisy or retribution? New insights from the internet. When you look at the current situation in Hollywood, interesting parallels emerge. Today, Rachel Zegler actively promotes ideas of kindness, support, and mutual aid, yet many fans note that her recent calls for unity appear superficial when compared to her previous actions. It is this duplicity that captures the attention of both the public and film industry experts. According to the latest news reports in English language publications, many critics point out that the actress's career has begun to decline rapidly. Almost every film she has been involved in has turned out to be a financial flop, with the possible exception of one or two projects such as The Hunger Games. As for Snow White, experts agree that this project might well become the final nail in the coffin of Rachel's reputation. The internet is buzzing with discussions. Users on forums, blogs, and social media platforms are actively sharing their thoughts and evaluations. Many are convinced that the actress is now reaping the consequences of her insincerity and her inability to treat her colleagues with respect. A sort of karmic payback, if you will. This discussion not only covers her behavior, but also how she attempted to use her position for personal gain. It's noted that during the period of Gina Carano's active bullying, Rachel repeatedly tried to attract attention by mocking trends and imposing her opinions. Many PR and media experts consider this behavior a classic example of hypocrisy, when a person who once criticized others for similar actions ends up engaging in them themselves. Forging a new legend or the end of a career? When we analyze the chain of events, it becomes evident that Rachel Zegler is in a very challenging position. On one side, she is publicly calling for love and kindness, and on the other, there are numerous scandalous episodes that have left a mark on her career. Like, the key question many are asking is whether the actress is genuinely trying to change, or if her current statements are merely an attempt to salvage a sinking career. On one hand, some experts note that changes in behavior can result from deep personal experiences and a reevaluation of one's actions. It is known that Hollywood is a place where public and industry pressure can dramatically alter a person's outlook. Several recent interviews published in leading English language outlets confirm that Rachel is indeed aware of her past mistakes and is trying to learn from them. Yet, on the other hand, many believe that this may simply be another step towards saving her career, which appears to be under severe threat. It is also worth mentioning that Disney's response to the actress's behavior has become yet another indicator of the shifting attitude toward her. According to reports from several reputable sources, during the recent promotional tour for Snow White, Rachel's participation was practically minimized. Disney chose to keep its distance from the star. This is undoubtedly a serious signal for those closely following developments in the entertainment industry. If you enjoy keeping up with details like these, make sure to subscribe to our updates and don't forget to hit that like button. Your engagement is always appreciated. Social media and public opinion. Special attention in discussions about Rachel Zegler is paid to her activity on social media. Internet analytics show that every comment and tweet from her sparks a storm of reactions. Many users observe that her current posts, filled with calls for kindness and support, often come across as insincere when compared to her past statements. Some bloggers even claim that the actress uses social media as a tool to rehabilitate her image, attempting to erase her previous mistakes. It's also important to note that American internet users, for whom this topic has become a real talking point, are voicing both support and condemnation. On popular platforms such as Twitter, Reddit, and Facebook, discussions are erupting at a rapid pace. Here you can find people who believe that Rachel has truly changed, as well as those convinced that her words are merely an attempt to manipulate public opinion. If you share any of these viewpoints, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments. Your voice matters, and every like helps us see that this topic resonates with you. Additional context, a perspective from the USA. Americans, as one of the most active audiences in the world, always show keen interest in Hollywood news. In this situation, many American viewers see what's happening as a sign of just how harsh and unforgiving the show business can be. Public opinion plays a key role here. Even if the actress is trying to change her image, many are not ready to forget her past mistakes. The online space is filled with discussions where experts, journalists, and film enthusiasts all try to understand what drives a star who finds herself on the edge between fame and disgrace. It's worth recalling that situations like these are not unique to Hollywood. It is well known that even the most popular celebrities have repeatedly faced criticism and public condemnation. However, the road to restoring one's reputation is often long and winding. History is full of examples where stars, who seem to have lost everything, eventually return to the top after a series of trials. Perhaps karmic connections and the law of retribution. When we talk about karma, we inevitably consider how past actions can impact the future. Many fans and critics assert that everything happening around Rachel Zegler is merely the manifestation of karmic laws. Those who believe in this concept think that the actress is receiving exactly what she deserves for years of disrespect, unfair treatment of her colleagues, and a superficial attitude toward her responsibilities. History shows that in the world of show business, such principles have often proven their fairness. Stars who forget humility and respect for their colleagues often face harsh public and industry backlash. It wasn't without mention either that, at one time, Rachel used conflicts to her advantage. Her public statements and behavior were frequently seen as attempts to manipulate public opinion to strengthen her own influence. Many experts in the field of public relations and media note that such strategies rarely yield long-term benefits. Although they might initially attract attention, in time, the true motives become evident and society begins to judge more harshly. A call for unity and the importance of support. Despite all the heated debates, Rachel Zegler is actively calling for unity, support, and kindness. In her interviews, she has repeatedly stated that cinema, as an art form, is capable not only of entertaining, but also of bringing people together, helping them overcome differences and find common ground. According to her, the film Snow White is intended not merely as a new take on the classic fairy tale, but as a powerful tool for changing the world for the better. Of course, many believe these statements come off as hypocritical in light of her past, but one cannot ignore the fact that everyone deserves a second chance. If you believe in the power of change, please hit that like button and subscribe. Together, we can make this world a kinder place. Analyzing the current situation, views from experts and online communities. Now, as discussions about Rachel Zegler grow, experts from various fields are trying to assess her chances of a career comeback. On popular websites devoted to cinema and show business, analytical pieces regularly appear discussing both her professional achievements and her personal qualities. Many specialists believe that this current phase is critical. Either the actress manages to prove her sincerity and professionalism, or she becomes engulfed in a vortex of continuous criticism and public disdain. For instance, in one recent interview published on a well-known English-language news site, experts noted that such changes are common in new projects and future prospects. Despite all the difficulties Rachel Zegler has encountered, her future in film remains uncertain, yet intriguing. Some sources suggest that the actress is already being considered for a number of new projects that could serve as a turning point for her career revival. According to information available online, some studios still see in her an untapped talent that has yet to be fully realized. Perhaps these new roles and projects will help her regain the public trust and prove that the past is only a lesson, not a condemnation. On the other hand, the question remains, will Rachel be able to overcome the weight of not only her cinematic failures, but also the burden of public opinion? Opinions are divided, and it is important to note that change in Hollywood is nothing new. We have already seen stars who, despite being on the edge, managed to return to success, but this requires time, hard work, and a sincere desire to change. If you believe in the power of second chances and support the idea that everyone deserves an opportunity to make amends, don't forget to leave a comment and hit that like button. Your opinion truly matters. Final thoughts, lessons, and hopes. In summary, the story of Rachel Zegler is a multifaceted tale of rises and falls, of how personal mistakes can come back as karmic retribution, and of the complex and often contradictory world of show business. Today, while the actress actively speaks about kindness, unity, and support, many American viewers and film enthusiasts are left questioning whether her intentions are truly genuine. The answers to this question may only reveal themselves with time, as we see her new projects and concrete steps toward correcting her past mistakes. Amid all the heated debates and conflicts on social media, it is important to remember that everyone is capable of change. Hollywood is a place where everyone can find a second life if they are willing to work on themselves and listen to constructive criticism. Perhaps Rachel Zegler will ultimately prove that her transformations are not merely a marketing tactic, but a sincere aspiration for a better future. Dear friends from the USA, if you share this belief in change and the possibility of a fresh start, please support this idea by subscribing to our updates, hitting that like button, and sharing your thoughts in the comments. Together, we can create a space for real dialogue. An insider's perspective, how reputation influences a career. Against the backdrop of all the scandals associated with Rachel Zegler, it becomes clear that reputation in the film industry is one of the key factors for success. Negative reviews and public disapproval can significantly impact an actor's professional life. And today's social media tools allow any piece of information to be spread instantly. Studying this phenomenon, many analysts conclude that a star's success or failure is determined not only by talent, but also by the ability to manage one's image. Rachel is undoubtedly talented, but her past actions have left a deep mark on public consciousness. Experts note that in modern Hollywood, even minor missteps can lead to massive consequences, from losing roles to being completely ignored by major studios. That's why it's so important not only to work on one's performance quality, but also to pay attention to how one communicates with the audience. If you're interested in the details of how the rules of the game are changing in the film industry and how stars are trying to cope with criticism, be sure to subscribe to our channel, leave a comment, and hit that like button. We always enjoy discussing the latest news and trends, prospects for the future. What's next for Rachel? There's no denying that the current situation surrounding Rachel Zegler has become a lesson for the entire industry. Perhaps this period will serve as a turning point for the actress, where she can reassess her priorities and learn to build relationships based on trust and respect. Ultimately, such changes could pave the way for her return to the screen and the restoration of her reputation. It's important to understand that in the world of entertainment, no one is ever a permanent loser. There's always a chance to start over and prove that past mistakes can become the foundation for future success. According to the latest data from reputable sources, new projects featuring Rachel are expected in the near future, where she might have the opportunity to showcase a side of herself, different from the one that defined her previous career. Should these changes come to fruition, it could serve as an important signal to the entire industry that everyone deserves a chance at redemption. We will continue to follow every step of this journey and share the most interesting updates with you. So don't forget to subscribe to stay informed and leave your comments. A call for dialogue and support. We understand that the topic of Rachel Zegler stirs up a lot of emotions, and opinions are divided among fans and critics alike. Therefore, we invite all our readers to actively participate in the discussions. Your opinions are very important to us. If you'd like to support one viewpoint or another, please feel free to leave comments, share your thoughts, and of course hit that like button on our posts. Mutual support and open dialogue are what help us all move forward and make the world a little kinder and more understandable. In conclusion, karma, honesty, and the path to redemption. Rachel Zegler's story isn't just another scandal in Hollywood. It's a complex drama that contemplating what the future might hold, one can only speculate that Rachel's career will continue. Final note, a message to the American audience. Dear friends from the USA, thank you for taking the time to read this article. We know that Hollywood stories are often full of drama, emotion, and unexpected twists, which is why every detail matters. If you enjoy topics like this and want to stay updated on all the latest cinema news, please continue to follow us, subscribe, leave your comments, and hit that like button. Together, we can create a community where every perspective finds support and understanding. Remember, the world of cinema isn't just about the glitz of red carpets and flashy premieres. It's also a complex process of human interaction, where every action has consequences. Now, be kind to yourself and those around you, because even a small act of kindness can change someone's life for the better. We are grateful to each one of you who joins us on this journey, and we firmly believe that together we can build a future where sincerity and support are the top values. Thank you for staying with us until the end. If you have any questions or would like to share your thoughts, please write in the comments. Subscribe to our channel, hit that like button, and share this article with your friends. Let's work together to make the world a bit kinder and Hollywood a more honest and open place for everyone. Until next time, friends, we hope this expanded and supplemented material helps you view the situation from various perspectives, understand the depth of what's happening, and form your own opinion about Rachel Zegler's career. Stay with us as there are many more intriguing Hollywood stories and updates to come. Subscribe, hit that like button, and share your thoughts. Your support inspires us to bring you the latest news and insightful analysis. Friends, if you share our views and want to support quality content, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Click the notification bell so you never miss an important update, and leave a comment with your opinion about Rachel Zegler's fate. Your engagement is our motivation to keep moving forward and to create even more interesting content for you. Thank you for your attention, stay with us, and see you in the next publication.